So Ellen, I saw Into the Forest at TIFF, and I have to say how many months later that I'm still feeling feelings about it. Discomfort, anxiety, what film should do for a person. Because I'm quite a modern human being. Like, I like my technological comforts.
Me too, yeah.
So, in speaking about feelings, let's take you back to the premiere at TIFF. Can you recollect those feelings that you had walking onto the carpet, the reception, the crowd, the screening?
Yeah, I mean, it's always special to be in Toronto. I love it here, and to be at a festival that I love so much, and to be with a film that I got to do with two of my best friends, Evan Rachel Wood and Patricia Rozema, and to have read a book by Gene Hegland years ago that moved me, it floored me, it stuck with me, and to be at the premiere that night, having made the film in Canada, I mean, you can't ask for much more than that. It was really special.
So I shared with you my technology anxiety. So what is it like for you? Like, when you have no Wi-Fi, are you how I describe me, or?
I think I try and go, oh, you know, I mean, maybe this is privilege if you happen to have nothing to do in the moment. I try and use it as like an excuse to not engage, but no, I'm the same. I'm as reliant on my phone and everything as everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Into the Forest wasn't the only film that you were supporting at TIFF 2015. Freeheld was the other film. And when we talked then, we talked about your role as a producer. Now that you've had some distance from that experience and showing films that you've produced at a festival, how are you feeling about taking on wearing that hat?
I feel grateful to be able to do it. I feel lucky to have worked with people who really helped me along and helped me learn and were patient with me, and to really begin to understand the dynamics of what it actually means to put a film together, where it's creatively, financially, what have you. And to be able to continue moving forward and tell stories that I'd like to tell, or to create things to work with people that I've always wanted to work with, or what have you. I mean, it's such an incredible opportunity, yeah.
It's also risk-taking to try new things and to get out of a comfort zone. In the film Into the Forest, there is a scene where you're partly nude. Did you consider that to be a risk?
Not really. I think I did, you know, I think maybe there's, I don't know, been some kind of a personal switch for me. I think when I was I'm young, but younger, for lots of reasons, that's not necessarily something I was ready for. And now, to be honest, it just doesn't really feel, you know, I've done that in a movie since. I'll do it again this fall. It's just not something I really, it doesn't really bother me. Yeah.
No, I love that.
Okay.
I love that.
Yeah. But I understand why a lot of people don't want to do that and have that image out there. You know, I get it.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah.
You mentioned Evan Rachel Wood, one of your best friends.
Yeah.
You play sisters in the film, and I don't have a sister, but I think I understand that dynamic, the tension, the love, but also sometimes the hate. How was it working with her and seeing her take on a role that you wanted for her, right? You had always thought that she would be the person.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing. I've always been a fan of Evan's. I've always wanted to work with Evan, and we were mostly acquaintances before this sort of movie all began to really come together. And I reached out and asked if she'd do it. Thankfully, she said yes, and basically we're like, okay, we just need to hang out all the time now to play sisters. So we did that for about a year, because that's how long it took to finally get the movie made. And she just blew me away every day. I mean, she's just so powerful and so captivating and so committed, and she's such an amazing person to get to work with and to just watch work. Yeah.
So Into the Forest was filmed in British Columbia, where I'm from. And you're here in Toronto now. You're shooting a film, Flatliners.
Soon,
so you'll be starting. So, of course, it's like a remake, or, you know, we know Flatliners from the 80s.
Sure.
Are you going to be the Kiefer or the Julia? Or are you taking on the spirit of the Kiefer or the Julia?
I don't know how much I can say or not say at this point by any means, but yeah, it's definitely a remake in terms of elements of those characters being brought into the film, but I don't want to say too much. I don't know I don't want to get in trouble.
I got you.